Hello, welcome back to my tiny garden. Today's May 26th and this is the first warm day of the year. It's supposed to be like 74 or 75 degrees today. I don't think we've hit 70 yet, so things are about to really start taking off, and I wanted to just get in a quick video to show you the last of our cold weather crops, since we will be in the thralls of spring and the weather is starting to get a lot warmer, and the pattern of weather is going to be a little more consistent as far as heat goes. So the first thing I want to show you is this is Choy, or otherwise known as Chinese flowering broccoli. So yeah, it does look like it's bolting, but it's not. That is how it's supposed to grow. Like I said, we have not hit 70 degrees yet, and the nighttime lows haven't been over 50 yet. They've been, I think the highest we've had was like 48 at night. So I'm really excited about it. There's some yellowing, which I have not been thrilled about. So I did mix in some organic granular fertilizer, slow release, and then I did top it off with some fish emulsion and then mulched. So that was maybe about 3 or 4 days ago. I'm just kind of waiting to see the results of that. And then we have some red Russian kale, and then we have some, what is this, Bright Lights rainbow chard, and we do have some golden finches in the garden that have taken a liking to the leaves. And I'm just trying to zoom in here. So they've really began munching away on those, and they haven't bothered the one in the back. I don't know why this one's getting all the beating, but hopefully I used to have like this stick kind of thing that they were using as a perch to jump down and then nibble and then jump back up. I removed it, so hopefully that remedies the issue. And then we have some snap peas. I'm not really sure what kind. We have some kohlrabi, and you can see the base there. This is my first year growing kohlrabi. Like a lot of different cabbage varieties, the leaves are hydrophobic, which is kind of nice in the morning to see the dew just like kind of sitting there. It's really pretty. And this is Drunken Woman Frizzy headed lettuce. I guess it is. I started this from seed a couple months ago, and it is the last of the lettuces to bolt. So our seasons here, I'm in zone 6B, the seasons are very short, the in-between seasons, so spring and fall. I have a very short window to grow these cold weather crops, because it's almost like we go from super duper cold to super hot really quickly. And when things like these cold weather crops end up getting enough heat to begin to actually grow successfully, then it just becomes super hot, and it's kind of a little bit of a challenge. But that's why I chose this variety, and we'll see how big she gets. I think she is super gorgeous, just really pretty. And then of course we got some cilantro that started from seed. All of these have been. And that is the cold weather box. Let me show you a couple other things in the other bed that I have going for cold weather. Okay, so we do have some Alpine strawberries here. We started those from seed. They're really just starting to take off too. Just the weather is, resting. I do have some other varieties of lettuce here. Oh, there's a road rage. Some more Drunken Woman frizzy headed lettuce, and then some Chervil, which I topped with our eggs this morning. There's some peppers that still need to find a home. And then we have some spinach. My fiance mulched around with the chips that we got. But the lettuce or the spinach is starting to take off as well. And then let me show you what else we got going on this year, and I'll go over all the varieties. Alright, starting over here we have lemon cucumbers. I did have a transplant, but it just did not take very well. So I planted some more seeds and those should come up in no time. It's a butterfly weed. And this is a tasty green cucumber. It's a Japanese hybrid variety. Burpless, I believe, no bitterness, and it almost reminds me of an English cucumber. The skin's very thin, you don't have to peel it, etc. And our chicken run has been mulched. It's ready to go when the girls are ready. I'm hoping I can let them outside today for a little bit for their first outing. We got some herbs here: thyme, sage, and rosemary. Coming over here to our corn patch, which is really starting to take off. You can see the corn is all coming up. I expect it to probably fully be up in the next day or two. And then I will mulch. But we have mini blue popcorn, and then we have strawberry popcorn. I planted the strawberry popcorn on the south side of the bed and the mini blue popcorn on the north side of the bed because the mini blue popcorn stalks get very tall. Regardless of the name, the mini blue popcorn is not a mini popcorn plant. So, however, the strawberry popcorn is a small corn variety as well, and the stalks are actually short as well. So I didn't want the mini blue popcorn to shade out the strawberry popcorn. So there was a little bit of some thought going into where we would plant that corn. And yeah, I do know that they can cross-pollinate. I'm fully aware. That was the point. I actually wanted to get some white popcorn and mix that in too, so that we could have red, white, and blue popcorn ears. But I couldn't really find any, so we'll just do red and blue. All right. And then this is our Howden. It's got its first true leaf. Super, super exciting. And red warty thing. It's looking very happy. And let me show you what we have as far as nightshades go this year. All right, the first pepper we have here is a Boot Jolokia red pepper. Never heard of it before. Looked interesting. Like I said, all of our peppers and tomatoes that we started from seed did not transplant well. It's my first year. I lost all of them, including an eggplant. And I'm looking here at my other eggplant that is, no, it's not doing too well either. But that is the first pepper that we bought to replace the ones we lost. This is a cherry stuffer, sweet pepper. This is another cherry stuffer, sweet pepper. As well as this. This tomato is a sun gold. It's already got flowers on it. We hop over the wall here and take a peekers. This is my Brandywine. What is this? Oh, this is the sweet banana pepper. And this is a Jalapeno pepper. And this is our Roma tomato. And let's go in the alley and I will show you the rest of our squash. So this is our king kai. I'm not really sure what happened here, but everything else seems fine. The other leaf seems fine, so I'm not gonna worry too much about that. This is a hybrid zucchini, and I grew it last year, and shockingly, it began to vine on me like a pumpkin plant, albeit the vines are very thin. Not like a pumpkin vine in that sense, but that's why it's trellised. It will trellis up, and it is a prolific. It is a heavy producer, and the zucchinis are delicious. So we're trying it again. Let's go look at the other one. This is our Costata Romanesco. It is more of a bush variety than the king kai, but it does have sort of it does trail a little bit. It's a thick zucchini, not full bush variety, but you could stake it, I guess, if you wanted to do it that way. I'm not, but another delicious variety of zucchini. A real good zucchini in my opinion. These are our potatoes. Doing a little experiment, first year growing those. So they're just starting to come up. I forget what varieties they are, but that's the potatoes. This is the long white of Palermo zucchini. Never grown this variety before, so I'm not sure how it behaves as far as does it bush or does it trail, I don't know. So we will find out together. It's looking happy and healthy here. Sweet dumpling squash, which is a vining variety. Small squash that sort of look like delicata, but in the shape of a small pumpkin. And this is a black Futsu squash, which is another Japanese variety of squash. And I've never grown either one of those either. So this is a new adventure for me. And this is our compost. We made it out of pallets, or I should say my fiance made it out of pallets. But he knows more about composting than I do, so that's his job. And I just will reap the benefits of the compost next year, I guess. That is the garden so far, and I will keep you updated. Toodaloo!